What's going on, guys? Um, Probably one of the most non-fun barbecue things to do is to clean your smokers. So I am going to run through a little tutorial on how I clean my smoker. I've actually got this Dawn Power Wash stuff. This is the first time I've ever used it. I'm just going to try it out. Fuck it. It's metal anyway. I could clean this shit off anyway. But I usually use a all-purpose cleaner that I make here at home. It's a quarter cup of dish soap, 1 cup of vinegar, 10 drops of essential oil for the smell if you don't like vinegar, and then just hot water. You can throw it on tea kettle, put the hot water in there. It's a pretty good degreaser and cleaner. Uh, Kind of natural stuff, except I guess the dish soap. But anyways, I'm gonna try this Dawn Power Wash. So first I spray it down, loosen up all the grease. I'll take a scraper and I'll go through it, and then I'll knock all the shit off, scoop it out, hit it with water. I don't want it to rust, so then I'll finish it up with fire. All right, take a look. I try to clean it after every big cook, uh, just because of all the grease buildup, and um, with the grease you could start a fire. I've actually been on a barbecue grease fire, ironically, right next to our station a few years back. Shout out to Benny Briskets. Anyway, so yeah, join me to help clean this fucking barbecue and get it back to where it needs to be. If you're looking at why I'm wearing a back brace and you think I'm a nerd, well, one, I am a nerd, and two, I hurt my back, so this makes it a little easier. All right, check it out. Okay, so we got a bunch of gunk in here. I already sprayed it down. I'm just gonna hit this with a scraper. And I have like a little trash can out here that I scoop all this shit into. The less stuff you have going into your drain, the less shit you have to clean out later from the drain. So this Dawn Power Wash stuff works pretty good at scrubbing all this shit off. And I know some people may think it's a little abrasive, but so is grease and nasty shit in your smoker. So anyway, I'm gonna burn all this other excess shit off afterwards. But look at all this grease, and you want people to clean their smokers, because then you're gonna have fucking nasty, greasy ass food. All this shit drips has to go somewhere, so you gotta clean this shit up. But already making a good dent on this, and I'll come and hit this through with some scrub brushes and stuff. But I wanted you to see the inside, so how much that done. And then the scraper's great. Another thing, I actually made myself a little like barbecue cleaning kit. Some of the shit I have in here is I have a scraper. This helps get a lot of that soot and creosote off the smoker. Kind of like not too much on here right now, but this also helps really well get rid of the gunk on there. I have a couple scrub brushes. I got this from Citrus, the Citrus Safe cleaner. This is actually a pretty good little scrubber. It's not metal bristles, it's like a hard plastic, and it has a scraper. So this one works really good. Thank you to Citrus Safe for sending this to me. I'm not using a Citrus Safe cleaner because I make my own. I do like their products though, but my shit's here and it's free. So anyway, another little foam brush. This thing is a snake. So I have these panels here, or not panels, drainage here, sorry. And I use this to run through the drainage and knock out any big chunks and stuff. And then it drops down into my bucket and I don't have to worry about it. It's important because those get gunked up too. And I could replace those, but that's how my drainage works. What else in here? Just another scraper, some scrub brushes, things like that, just to hit all the shit off. But yeah, thought I'd share this. I made a little cleaning kit up. It's just easier. I use it for my Weber. I might do a Weber today. I don't know. See if I have enough time. All right. I also picked up these shop towels from Harbor Freight. They're having a sale. It was like $7.99 for like a 50 pack. They're little like hand towels, so it's good for cleaning your smoker or for shit that you have going on in your garage or wherever else, a lot of jobs. But, all right. Some other things I forgot to mention. I have one of these. I don't know if you guys have ever used these on your cast iron pans. These little like chain things. They're great for scrubbing all the nasty shit off, all that stuff off. I also use some vinegar, which I'll run through the drainage because it helps get rid of a lot of that gunk and mess. So now it's just coming off. Right here, I like to use the paper towels to get rid of a lot of this junk, so I could just toss this shit after. All the bottom stuff that's down here, all the little pieces of meat and grease and whatever the fuck this is. Then you could just toss that shit. Have a trash can right next to you, so you're kind of not making a huge mess. So again, we use the Dawn Power Wash to spray down, loosen up the grease. We use the scraper and also use this little chain scrubber. This is pretty good. Along with, I'll be using vinegar, my all-purpose cleaner, which also has vinegar. But yeah, all right. You also want to get like, I don't have a whole lot of it, but this creosote and stay on top of it because you don't want this shit in your barbecue because that's just fucking nasty shit. So just scrape it off. We'll hit it with fire and be in business. Gotta clean your smokers. Gotta clean your stuff because this is shit we use on a regular basis. Look at all that shit. You don't want that in your food. Oh, hell no. You don't want that shit in your food. With some vinegar. That's great. Now, my drainage system, there's a drainage here and there's another drainage down there. So what I usually do, because my shit's on a trailer, there's coming out, I'll lower the trailer from that end and then it'll help this all drain out from here. Yeah, we'll get this sucker cleaned up and back in service real soon. So we have our snake. We run it through here, through the drainage. We have a drainage here and a drainage here, which comes down to these hoses. You can replace these. They have different parts at Home Depot and whatnot. And then it drains into here. So I run this through, make sure my hoses are clean, my drainage is clean. So it helps with preventing any grease buildup or any fires. All right, so let's finish this up. All right, so run our drainage. We got the big pieces out. I'll scoop whatever else out I have here. I'll just use this shit. So next, I'm gonna hit the other firebox because this is pretty much clean. Well, not clean, but I got all the grease off. I'll hit it with water and then I'll burn it all off afterwards. So let's go over here. I'm gonna use that Citrus Safe brush. Knock that shit out. And you want something small enough to get into here too. So what I'm gonna do is switch back to that little chingadera. I clean this with long sleeves on because I don't want to have my arms full of this soot after. Scoop all this shit out. And then some of this shit I'll let sit. Like, see how nasty that is? I'll let this sit in vinegar after I'm done, so it cleans the chains up and everything too. What there's what I was looking for. The best thing is to keep this little trash can with you. So as you're doing shit, you're dumping it out. I don't get a whole lot of drippage here because this part catches a lot of it, so it's kind of a pain in the ass because it's welded in there, so meat isn't necessarily going in there, but I do like to knock the shit out of there. So I'll give her a little spray. I go from abrasive to less abrasive, just like in real life. But dad jokes. And we'll give her another hit with this. And go from top to bottom because the shit's falling down. All those tasty briskets we doing here. Okay. Cool. I'm not gonna fuck with the firebox. Firebox is good. Scoop a little more of this shit out into here. Throw some vinegar. Throw some vinegar in here as well. Like I said, the drainage will go down. And it'll come out through that way. So, alright. Hit it with some water. Knock all the chunks off beforehand. Beautiful. You can kind of see her with that gangster lean right now. All right, nice. So now we're just gonna hit her with some fire to bless her, and we're good. La Señora will be ready to cook again. She'll be ready for another ride. So fire blessing. You could hear the whatever moisture was in there sizzling and drying up. So we're pretty much done cleaning the smoker now. I will empty out that bucket of greasy water, and I may, it's a little hot right now, I may give her a little shine, a little shellacking with some oil or something. Um, Maybe not. I'll just probably wipe it down, to be honest, because the inside's clean. That's what I'm worried about. I will include a list of the stuff I use in my cleaning bucket, arsenal, whatever it is, and if anybody has any suggestions, I'm open to it. Um, I like to keep my shit clean and take care of my stuff, so the food will definitely taste better if it doesn't have all this creosote and all this other bullshit on it. So, yeah, we're done. Have a nice day. Thanks. All right, guys. So this is what I have in my barbecue cleaning kit. First, I have a bucket with some professional detailing writing on there. I got my scraper, another scraper. I have that citrus safe scrubber that doesn't have the metal bristles. They're like a hard plastic, which is really good. I have another one of these scrubbers. I think someone gave this to me. I'm not sure. Another little brush. This thing, they usually sell these for cast iron. This thing's money. Knocks off a lot of the heavy grease and soot. Again, I have a drain cleaner. I think I got this from Harbor Freight. Um, the bottles, everybody knows these are Harbor Freight as well. Or Lowe's, one of them. Maybe it's Lowe's. So I have my cleaner there. It's a 1/4 cup dish soap, 1 cup vinegar, 10 drops of essential oils, and hot water. This thing works for everything. You can clean glass. You can clean. I clean up around the house, but this is also great, and it's not, doesn't have a lot of harsh chemicals. This probably does have harsh chemicals. Um, my mother-in-law bought us some of this, and it worked great on the dishes. So I'm like, I'm gonna bring it out here. So it actually did work really well. And then vinegar to flush out those drainage, to keep those all nice and clean. Shop towels. Right now they're at Harbor Freight for like $7 for a pack. I have some heat gloves. I also got these at Harbor Freight. They're okay. They're like $7. They're in the welding section. They could be a little thicker. So I mean, but they're good if you have to pull out like a hot grill grate or something like that, which is what I use them for, and to push them in. And then of course some nitrile gloves, also from Harbor Freight. So that's my cleaning kit.